Black Lives Matter, sometimes known as Black Lives Matter, has been a hack organization, and it's been that way from the get-go for the most part. What they did was try to use the dead bodies of black men and piggyback off of that. And yes, they did enrich themselves, but they also was promoting a lot of things that were detrimental to, let's say, black families. And for that matter, they wanted to destroy the sort of heteronormative bullcrap, which is why they mixed in this sexuality nonsense and gender nonsense, and with this whole the Black Lives thing. It wasn't really about trying to get justice for black people, particularly black men. And you're stupid in the event that you thought that was what they were trying to do. No, that never was what it was. And that's really the focus going to be on this video. However, we've covered the scams, the shams, and all of that, and their financial issues. We've actually talked about pretty much all of that stuff on this channel before. Daily Mail says, and this whole recent fiasco, Black Lives Matter is heading for insolvency after plunging $8.5 million into the red. But founder Patrice Cullors brother was still paid $1.6 million for security services in 2022. We covered that. While sister of board member earned $1.1 million for consulting. It was less of a Ponzi scheme, more of just straight up money laundering. Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation, a nonprofit that grew out of the protest movement, is hemorrhaging cash. Financial records show the group ran an $8.5 million deficit and saw the value of its investment accounts drop nearly $10 million, with fundraising down 88% year on year. Despite the financial, they thought this stuff was going to last forever. Despite the financial woes, the organization still paid relatives of the founder and of the board hundreds of thousands of dollars for services, and it goes into some of those details. Again, we have covered all of that with the brother working as security or cousin or whatever. We've covered all that before. But that's too easy. At this point, it's far too easy for me to sit up here and make fun of them and talk about the fact that they are money laundering and all that. But this is who I really want to focus on. I want to focus on the people who fell for this charade and this sham. You fell for it going into the, when they first kind of were getting off the ground. It was that Freddie Gray and all that. And then you had 2020 show up again. And you had all of these folks, because they felt guilty out of the George Floyd situation, were sitting here still giving this criminal organization all of this money. And this didn't just include just random Joe Blows. And there was a lot of white leftists, particularly. I remember a lot of these little corny metalcore bands that are in our scene. Hey, we're selling these shirts, and all the proceeds, or X amount of percentage of the proceeds, is going to Black Lives Matter or various other hack organizations, because they were so guilty in being white that they felt that they needed to do something. So all of these guys, celebrities as well, on up and down, who gave this organization money, who then pissed it away and enriched themselves and their family members, you are culpable here, because this is all your money. They're non-profit. This is all your money. And despite folks like myself telling you that this organization was full of a band of criminals, you didn't listen, and you thought that you were doing a good thing. And I don't want to blame you just being naive. That's giving you way too much credit. You're stupid, and you should feel stupid. And that especially includes all of these people who built fundraising around Black Lives Matter. We should not let you get away with that. You did something, and you enriched these a bunch of these criminals, and you did that. That's on your head. Oh, I was just trying to do the right thing. Nah, you were stupid, because there were so many people that were already ringing the alarm. They just happened to maybe be different from you politically, and you refused to listen to them. That's it. That's all that was. So I think we should be talking about them, and maybe even circling back, in the words of Jen Psaki. With some of these folks, I want to see how they actually feel now, because a lot of them are going to go off into the shadows like they didn't do it. Oh, we're just going to chalk it up to just no. Y'all raised all this money. Y'all did all of these efforts, had nerve to actually demonize folks who didn't participate in this sham. And look what it got you. If you enjoyed this video and want to support other content, please become a member at ericdjuly.com. This is my own unique platform that replaced my Patreon. Our Ultramax, which is our highest tier, gets free shipping domestically even with Rippaverse orders, and are able to redeem the Creators Edition copy of ISOM #1. You can move up and down tiers or cancel at any time. Also visit Rippaverse.com. This is my comic book company that launched a $3.7 million campaign. We appreciate your support.